Hello, girls. How are you? I hope that you are all fine and in good health. Good afternoon, all. Let's continue today our lesson. So, please bring your books and open it on page 153, please. Okay? So, please open your books on page 153 and let's continue our lesson today. Last week we start with lesson 1 on chapter 3, thousands, and we talked about decimals and how to know the value of each digit in the decimal part. So today we will solve exercises on the same idea. So let's start with exercise 1. In this exercise on page 153. Okay? So in this exercise, write the decimal shown by the shaded parts of each model. Okay, so I want to write the decimal that represented by this model, and we talked about the whole. Look at this whole. This whole is divided into 100 parts. If you count the parts, the number of whole parts equals what? Equals 100. Okay? Don't worry, okay, nice. That's okay. So the number of whole parts equals 100. Okay? So if I want to know the number or the decimal number right here, let's count the number of shaded parts. Okay, I told you that if you have here 100 parts in the whole, that's mean I have to put the number in what? In hundreds, right? With th in the end. Okay, so let's start now. Count the number of shaded parts. In each column I have 10 parts, so let's count. This is the first 10, so this is 10, 20, 30, this is 40, 50, 60. So I have here 6 columns. In each column I have 10 parts shaded, so I have 60 parts. So after 60, let's count 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. Okay, so I have 66 parts shaded on this whole. Thank you, Larissa. 66 parts shaded on this whole. That's mean the decimal number will be what? Thank you, Larissa. It will be 66, 0.66 hundredths. But I have also this part, this little part, or this little square, also divided into 10 parts. And I told you, if you divide this part into 10 parts, the digit will be what? Will be thousands. Will be thousands. So this part, or this whole divided into 10 part or hundreds part, that's mean the number, or the first number, is 66 in the hundreds. Look, this is the tens, after the tens, hundreds. So I have 66 hundredths. Okay, but I have also, in this small square, I have also what? I have also count the number of shaded parts. It will be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have also 5 parts are shaded here. So, and this model represent the thousands So that's mean I have to put five parts in the thousandths digit. Okay, so the final number will be what? Will be 0.665 thousandths. Okay, let's continue to exercise number 2. Okay, I will repeat now the same model in differentiated parts 4 times. So I repeat 4 times. Thank you girls. So let's count here the number of shaded parts to know the number in the decimal parts. So if in each column I have 10 parts, okay, focus with me, Mace. This is first 10, 20, 30. So I have all this column is shaded here. So 10, 20, 30. I have 30. After 30, let's count. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So you have 39 in hundreds. Why in hundreds? Because the whole is divided into hundreds equal parts. So it will be 0.39 in hundredths. Okay? What about the thousandths? Look here. The little square is taking here next to the model and divided into 10 equal parts. Let's count the number of shaded parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have here 8 shaded parts. That's mean it will be 8 in the hundreds. So the final decimal number will be 0.398 thousandths. Thank you, Lana. Thank you, Larissa. Thank you, Basma. Thank you all for participating with me. Let's move to exercise number 3. In exercise number 3, let's count the number of shaded parts. Thank you, Wajd. Thank you, dear. Let's count the number of shaded parts. I have here the whole column is shaded. So you have here 10. After 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So you have 18 what? In hundreds. You have 18 in hundreds. Why in hundreds? Because the whole is divided into hundreds part. 100ths part. So that's mean it will be 100, or sorry, 18 in hundreds. After that, you have to divide the last one into 10 equal parts. So it will be what? It will be a thousandths digit. How many shaded parts here? I have 1. Thank you. So you have 1 in thousandths. So the number or the decimal number will be 0.181,000. Let's do the last one. Who will give me the answer for number 4? Who will give me the answer, the right answer? Thank you, Wajd. Your answer is correct. Thank you. Thank you, Lana. Thank you, Larissa. Your answers. Thank you, Reem. I'm sorry. Thank you, Basma. Thank you, Real. Also, Rinad. Let's count. Okay. Who said I don't understand? I can't follow the chat. I'm sorry. But someone said I don't understand, teacher. Please focus with me now. The last exercise. Focus with me. Number 4. I want to write the decimal number. How I will write the decimal number? Look. According to the division here. Look. According to the whole divided into 100 parts. That's mean the shaded parts will be in the hundredths digit. The number of shaded parts will be in the hundredths digit. And I told you that the first digit after the point will be a tenth. The second one will be a hundredths. That's mean the number will be a hundredths number. Okay? Because the whole is divided into 100 parts. If I want to know the number here, I have to count the shaded parts. So in each column you have 10. In each column you have 10. So let's count. This is the first 10. This is the second one, that's mean 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So you have 90 columns shaded here. So the number will be 90. But you have also here, but not the whole column. Okay? So let's count the number of shaded parts. After 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. So you have 99 shaded parts in hundreds. So 99 hundreds, okay? What about the thousands? The third digit after the point. Look, the thousands, as we said, it will be in the last square or last part. The last part will be divided into what? Into 10 equal parts. The last square here will be divided into 10 equal parts. Small 10 equal parts. But I can't divide this small square, so I will take it here next to the model and draw an extra model here and divide this model into 10 equal parts. So if you count here the number of shaded parts, you will know the number in the thousands digit. Here, the number of shaded parts, look, what is the number of shaded parts? There is no shaded parts. That's mean the number of shaded parts equals 0. Thank you, girls. That's right. So the number of shaded parts equals 0. So there is no thousands here. So I will write it as a 0. And I want to mention something, girls. You can write here the thousands 0, or if you don't want to write it, it's okay, because I want to say something now. Okay, look, girls, I will write something here in the top. If I told you like 1, like this, number 1, or if I said, or if I put 0 before the 1, it will change the value of the 1. It will change the value of the 1. If I put 0 on the left side next to the 1, no change, right? The value of the number will be the same. It will give me the same value, okay? If you put 0 here on the left next to the 1 or not, it's okay, the same. Also on decimals, look, if you put here like this 0.99 hundredths, or if I want to write it 0.990,000. So if I put 0 on the right next to the decimal number, or if I don't write anything, there is no change. The same value of the number. So in opposite way, it will be in decimals part, okay? So in the wholes, the 0 on the left side doesn't change the value, but in decimal number, the 0 on the right side, it doesn't make any change of the value, okay? Okay, let's move. You finish the writing here. We want to move to exercise. Thank you. Okay. Okay, who didn't finish? Basma and Ghuzlan. Please hurry up. Just write the numbers quickly, please. And we will start with exercise number 5. If you finish, girls, type 1 in the chat, please. Just one time. Just one time. Okay. Okay. Try to be quickly, please. Now, let's move to exercise number 5. In exercise number 5, I want to complete the sentence, okay? We saw a similar exercise when we talked about the whole and the place value, I think, right? We solve a similar exercises on the whole. So let's complete the sentence. Here I have to compare between the value of the digits. So let's start. 0.6 I want you to focus with me, please, and stop typing on the chat. This is very important. Okay? This is very important. 0.6 is 10 times as much as. We talked about this last lesson and the relation between the digits after the point. So, which number is 0.6 10 times as much as this number? Which number will be here? So in which number is less than 0.6 by 10 times? So this is the greater number. This is the greater number. Okay? This is the greater number. And I want to find the smaller one. The smaller than 0.6 by 10 times. The smaller by 10 times. What that's mean? No, Wajd. Okay, I think, Wajd, you write it in opposite way or something? No? Emma, excellent. Thank you. Your answer is correct. So, which number is less than this number by 10 times? Because this is the greater number or larger number, okay? And I want to find the smaller one, the smaller number, the smaller than 0.6 by 10 times. So it will be what? As we learned, it will be 0.0. Thank you, Real and Ghazlan. Right. It will be 0.06. Okay? Okay, type your question, Larissa. So this number is, as I told you, this number is greater than this one by 10 times. This number is greater by 10 times, greater by 10 times than this number, 0.06. So 0.6 is 10 times as much as 0.06 or 0.6. It's too long. That's mean what? What that's mean? I don't understand you, Larissa. What do you mean in it's too long? Which one? Explain, please. Let's move to exercise number 6. Okay? In exercise number 6, I want here, let's read 0.7 thousandths or 0.007. 7 thousandths is 1/10 of a number. 1/10 of a number. The question is too long. We solved a similar question in chapter 1, I think. But it was about the whole numbers, not decimal numbers. Okay? Not like that. Yes, of course. No, it's not like the same digits, but the same question. And you can find it in chapter 1. Return to chapter 1, you will find a similar question. So 0.7 thousandths is 1/10 of a number. So that means this number is 1/10 means what? Means this number is smaller than or smaller by 10 times than a number. So this is the smaller number. The smaller number. And I want to find the greater one or the larger one. The larger number. So in this sentence, as we learned, means this number is less than a number by 10 times. So that's mean I want to find the number that is greater than 0.007 by 10 times. Thank you, Emma. Your answer is correct. Your question is too long. Okay. Remember me when we finish. If you can't write it in the chat, when we finish, remember me, please. So, I want to find the greater one. Okay, that's mean the greater one by 10 times. That's mean I have to multiply this with 10. And you remember I told you when we multiply a decimal number with 10, you have to move the decimal point to the right side 1 digit. So if you move the decimal point to the right side 1 digit, it will be where? It will be right here, right? So it will be 0.07. You can do it in this way. Okay? Now, let's move to exercise number 7. In this exercise also, let's read 0.8 thousand. Thank you, Emma and Lana. Your answers are correct. So 8 or 0.8 thousandths is 1/10 of a number. That's mean this number is smaller than a number by 10 times. So here I want to find the greater number or the larger number. The number is larger than 8 thousandths by 10. Larger than 8 thousandths by 10. So what is the number that is larger than this 8 thousandths by 10? Also, I have to multiply 8 thousandths by 10. So if you multiply 8 thousandths by 10, the decimal point will move 1 digit into the right side from left to right. So it will be right here. So the number will be what? Will be 0.08. That's mean 8 hundredths. Okay? Let's do number 8. 0.5. Number 8, the similar idea for number 5. This is the similar point. Okay, Larissa, I read your question. Okay, just 1 minute. We will finish and I will answer you. Okay, 0.5 is 10 times as much as. Okay, I think this is about your question, Larissa. I can't find it. Okay, means that we multiply the number by 10, not make it smaller. Okay, but look, this one, I will repeat the same strategy. You remember I told you in chapter 1, Larissa, focus with me, please. If I told you 10 multiply a number equals 40. If I told you like this, what is the number, Larissa? What is the number? 4. Excellent. So you gave me what? You give me the number that I can multiply it with 10 and the answer will be 40. The same idea in this sentence, but it's written for decimal numbers and it's written in words, not in as a expression. Okay, so when I told you 40 is 10 times as much as missing number, so it will be what? It will be 4 in the missing number, right? So the same strategy here. I gave you the answer, not the number that I have to multiply it with 10. Okay, Larissa, this is the strategy. So in number 8, if I told you 0.5 tenths is 10 times as much as a number, what is the number that If you multiply it with 10, it will give you 0.5. Thank you, girls. Where are you, Noor? Noor? Answer me. And Dana, where are you, girls? Thank you, girls. Thank you, Lana, Rinad, Emma, Mahnoor, and okay, 0.05. Not much. Okay. Larissa, I will repeat again. If I told you, look at this sentence, we have the same idea here. If I told you, look, you remember yesterday, or not yesterday, last week, when I told you this number is greater or as much as, or if I want to find the number that is as much as this number, you have to multiply it by 10. Okay, but here you have the answer, not the number that you have to multiply it. Okay, Larissa, now look, you will understand it from this schedule, because we will do it but in opposite way. Focus with me, Larissa, please. We will move to exercise, or to this schedule. I want to find the pattern and complete the table. We will start with number 9. Let's start. You remember we solve something like this, right? And I told you, if you want to find the number that is 10 times as much as a number, you have to multiply by 10, right? And when you multiply by 10, you have to move the decimal point into the right side 1 digit, right? And when I want to find the number that is 1/10 of this number, you have to do what? I will write it here in another color. You have to divide on 10, and when you divide a decimal number on 10, you have to move the point into the left side 1 digit. Okay? In the last exercise, Larissa, what I did, let's solve, Larissa, solve with me the first one. 0.2 tenths. If I want to find the number that is 10 times as much as, I have to multiply, no. I have to multiply the number with 10. That's mean it will be right, Larissa. You have to move the decimal point into the right side 1 digit. That's mean you have to move this 2 from here to here. I write it in red. Okay. You have to move the decimal point into the right side 1 digit. So if you move it in right here, so the number will be what? Will be 2 and 0.0. Thank you, Emma. Why? Because we solved a similar table on the first session. I told you, when I said 10 times as much as, that's mean you have to multiply the number with 10. And when we multiply a decimal number with 10, you have to move the point into the right side 1 digit. When we move it to the right side, it will be right here. So I write it the number like this. Larissa, last exercise, I gave you this, the answer. And I told you you have to give me the number. So what I have to do? I have to do the inverse operation. That's why you confused, because you have the answer, not the number. You have the answer. So let's let's do all those. Let's do all those. First thing, I will do this table 10 times. First thing, so when I said 10 times, that's mean I have to multiply the decimal number by 10. When you multiply the decimal number by 10, you have to move the decimal point into the right side one digit. This one, let's multiply this 0.07 by 10. It will be what? Move the decimal point to the right side just one digit. It will be what? 0.7. Look, if you move this point from here to here, it will be right here, right? So it will be 7 tenths. Let's do this. 0.5 hundredths. So I have to move the point to the right side. I have to move the decimal point to the right side one digit. So if you move it right here, it will be, so the number will be 0.5 tenths or 0.5. Now then, this number, if I want to find the number that is 10 times as much as, you have to move the decimal point to the right side just one digit. That's mean it will be right here. So the number will be what? Will be a whole number, 4.0. The decimal part will be Larissa, I can't follow your questions. I'm sorry. So please contact me when we finish our sessions, okay? On WhatsApp. Now, let's find 1 over 10. 1 over 10. 1 over 10 means I have to divide the number on 10. That means I have to move the decimal point into the left side. Left side, one digit. Let's do it. This one, if you move this decimal point, it will be right here. So, thank you guys. It will be 0.02. Excellent. Move this point into the left. It will be right here. So, it will be 0.007. 7 thousandths. Thank you, girls. Now, let's move this point into the left. Just one digit. It will be right here. So, the number will be 0.005 also. It will be 5,000. Let's move this decimal point into the left, just one digit. Into the left, girls, not the right. To the left. It will be right here. Right? From here to here. So it will be 0.4. Now let's do this table. Let's do this table. I want you to give me the answer. All of you. This one, 0.6 hundredths. I want to find the number that is 10 times as much as. What that mean? I have to multiply the decimal number with 10. That's mean I have to move the point into the right side, to the left side. Thank you, girls. Excellent. So move the decimal point. It will be 0.6. Move the decimal point. It will be, thank you, Larissa. Move the decimal point into the left side, to the right side, sorry. Move it one digit into the right side. It will be 9.0. Thank you. Move the decimal point into the right side also. Here. Thank you, girls. All of you. Thank you, Najd. So it will be 3.0. Move the decimal point into the right side, just one digit. It will be right here, so the number will be 0.8. Also do this. I want to move the number into the left side, or into the left side, just one digit. Move the decimal point into the left side one digit. It will be 0.006 thousandths. Also here, move the decimal point into the left side just one digit. It will be 0.9. Also here, it will be the same, 0.03 thousand hundredths, sorry. and this one will be 8,000. Okay, so this is our